Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitz TV here, aka G33. I'm back here today with another video on the channel for you guys, and today we got draft pages for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 89. The title for this chapter is A Rival Appears. And before we get into the draft pages, I just want to let you guys know, got some cool stuff coming out in the next week or so. We have the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter, which will be coming out next week, which we'll cover like we always do. We also have DBZ Kakarot's new DLC, the one centered around the story of Bardock. So we'll be playing that. It's been a while since I've streamed on the channel, so I am very hyped to stream that and have some fun on that for you guys. Also, got a couple other videos coming out as well. So make sure you guys subscribe if you guys love Dragon Ball. This is the place to be. All right, and if you guys didn't check out my Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 88 review, that is live on the channel. Go check it out. But we're going to get into Chapter 89 here. Remember, Chapter 88 was the start of this superhero arc, right? And basically, we got a little bit of a prelude here with things being centered around Trunks and Goten. We get to see them now finally as teenagers in school and all that good stuff. We got to see them now as superheroes in the superhero outfits. And at the end of the chapter, we saw they had an encounter at one of Dr. Hito's facilities, and they found a drive that had some very interesting information. It was labeled Dr. Gero. We know that a lot of the stuff that we're learning here has ties into the movie itself, so it's a cool prelude. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy getting a little slice of life here and there. But yeah, we have this title's called A Rival Appears, so I wonder what that will mean. I've read the early draft pages, and there is something that maybe gives us a little bit of an indication, but I'm also thinking that remember in the beginning of Chapter 88, it told us that Goku and Vegeta were getting ready to train on Beerus's planet to surpass Black Frieza. So maybe something happens in this chapter where maybe we go back to Beerus's planet for a little bit and we see Broly there, right? Who knows? Maybe Goku goes over to the planet Vampa to recruit Broly to train with them, but who knows? But anyway, we'll just have to wait for the full chapter to come out. But let's get into the draft pages. I do want to say thank you to DBS Chronicles, as always, for getting us these translations. Excuse me. So, a couple of days after the butterfly incident at Mount Butterfly, we see Trunks is back at home, and he's trying to get into the drive that they found at Mount Butterfly. They're trying to get into it, and basically, he goes into his mom's PC, right? And he thinks using his mom's PC would probably be the best bet, right? Because, how smart Bulma is and her technology and all that. So we see that he is actually able to get into it. All of a sudden, he sees blueprints of some kind of creature. Clearly, these are blueprints from Cell. So this is a nice Easter egg to DBZ. This is clearly the early designs of Cell, right? When he was in his his baby state, right? And remember, Trunks has no idea. Trunks was a little baby when the Z Fighters went up against Cell. So he has no idea what these are. If this was Goku, Vegeta, or even Trunks from the future, right? Or Krillin, they would all be able to say, what the hell, this is Cell? Like, what's going on here? So, all of a sudden, as Trunks is looking through the drive, a virus comes out, right? And he removes the disk as quick as possible. So, clearly, Dr. Hito or whoever put a virus on there to protect the data, which is, of course, smart, right? Even though they lost the drive, they put the virus there to protect the data. So it's, much harder to access. All of a sudden, we see Bulma come from behind, and Bulma's like, what are you doing on my laptop? Did you did you break it or something? And Bulma says, geez, you sure have inherited Vegeta's talents, not mine. And Trunks apologizes. But all of a sudden, we see Bula just walk up and literally fixes the virus like that. And remember, Bula's like, what, 2-3 years old, maybe? So clearly Bula is just like her mother, and you can already tell she's gonna probably grow up to become somebody really, really smart. And it's funny, Bulma says Bulma is much more talented at this. So it's kind of funny. Like Trunks is more like his father, not really into that scientific technology stuff, more of a warrior. And remember, Trunks does train a little bit. And Bula's a little bit more like her mother, which is kind of cool. Kind of get to see that little connection there. But then Bulma then tells Trunks that Mai will be going to school with him starting today, right? And Trunks is like, wait, what? And remember, Mai physically is much older than a high school student. She's like what, in her 30s, 40s, in her physical age, but her body itself is that of a high schooler. So basically, Bulma thought that if Mai looks, who looks the same age as Trunks, did not attend school, it would be weird. It would be weird and raise strange rumors. So she decided to send Mai to the same high school as Trunks. And you can see as they're going to school, everyone's looking like, who is this? And you can see I like the annoyed face of Trunks. One thing I really do I am enjoying about this is really I love slice of life. Like, sure, yes, Dragon Ball is known for the fighting, and that's why we love it. But I do love this slice of life stuff as well, especially just getting to see Trunks' personality evolve now that he's a teenager. He's like most of us. He likes girls, plays basketball, video games and stuff like that, and just kind of wants to have a good time, enjoy life at his young age. So we transfer into the classroom, and Mai introduces herself, and then we see some of the students comment how she's mature and beautiful, and basically the teacher assigns Trunks to basically get her caught up on different things, on different subjects and all that good stuff. And one thing we have to remember here is that, one thing that I find interesting is that is interesting. Why would Bulma really care that Mai needs to go to school? Because remember, Bulma's the richest person in the world. The Caps Corporation in the Dragon Ball universe is the richest company in the world. So why would she really care if people are starting rumors about Mai, being a young person, and not going to school? I don't know why Bulma would care, and it's whatever. So one of the kids asked, hey, is it true that you work at Capsule Corporation, right? And did you live there? Mai says, I'm just an employee there. And then one of Trunks' friends says, an employee? That's great. You work and go to school at the same time. One of the guys asks, hey, do you have a boyfriend? And Trunks comes in out of nowhere like, no way she does. Cut it out. So, Trunks getting a little bit jealous there, and of course we know that Trunks likes Mai. So that's funny. So we have another student comes in as a transfer student, and this guy's name is Beta, right? It's funny the way Toriyama and Torotaro name characters. It's hilarious to me. But his name is Beta, and he says, "Nice to meet you all." So maybe one thing I'm guessing, right? The title for the chapter is called "A Rival Appears." Maybe Beta, who's this new transfer student, maybe ends up liking Mai, and maybe Trunks gets jealous, and maybe that feuds some kind of rivalry between Trunks and Beta. Maybe that could be where this is going. I don't know, but I'm just analyzing it and trying to see maybe where this story goes. But anyway, we see Rula basically calls Beta very handsome, and then the teacher assigns Rula to kind of take care of Beta and introduce him on stuff going on in class. And yeah, basically that's about it. And we move on here to the end. This is my favorite part. I love this, and this is the last page of the draft pages. All of a sudden, they're in gym class, and Trunks is going off in basketball. Trunks is crossing people over, hitting shots like I do in real life. Shot clock cheese. Anyway, basically one of Trunks' friends says, "What's up with you today? You're playing too good, And Trunks is like, "I'm usually a bit more relaxed, but not today." And then he looks back and sees that Mai's, noticing, and plus a lot of the girls are like, "Let's go, Trunks." So Trunks is basically a little more relaxed because usually, of course, he's a Saiyan. He has an edge over everybody, you know, being one of the most powerful people on the planet. But usually he's more relaxed, kind of like Gohan when he played baseball in high school. Because, you know, if he plays too good, you know, people might take notice and, you know, questions might arise, like, you know, is Trunks an alien? Like, what's going on here? But Trunks is going a little much more harder today because he's trying to impress Mai, so he's just destroying the competition, and that's where the early draft pages end, right? Like I said, I'm really enjoying this slice of life stuff. You know, my boy Trunks is a hooper, you know, so that's kind of cool. But you know, definitely excited to see where this goes. You know, what happens with Dr. Hito. I want to see my boy Goten. Like, where's Goten here? I love Trunks. No complaints here. I love Trunks, but I'm more of a Goten guy. You know, so give me some Goten. Give me some Goten playing hoops. You know, but we'll see where the chapter goes. We should have full spoilers really for the chapter in the next couple of days, so I will make a video once we have those. And yeah, we'll just see where this goes, see where the story continues. But good stuff. And you know, I'm excited to see where the story continues. Hopefully we might get a little bit of Goku and Vegeta, maybe. But either way, I'm excited to see where the story goes from here. Other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys, as always, for the love and support. I will see you guys later. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the bell next to my name, Fitz TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I will see you guys later. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.